Once upon a time, there was a young adventurer named Max. He loved nothing more than exploring the wilderness and discovering hidden treasures. One day, while on a hike through the jungle, Max stumbled upon an ancient city that had long been forgotten by the rest of the world. As he explored the city, he stumbled upon a hidden door that led to a secret garden. The garden was unlike anything he had ever seen before, with vibrant flowers and towering trees that seemed to stretch up to the sky. But as he wandered deeper into the garden, he realized that something was amiss. The plants were withered and dying, and the air was heavy with a sense of sadness. Just then he heard a faint whisper. "Who goes there?" it said. Max turned around and saw a small wrinkled old man sitting on a bench. "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to intrude," Max said. "My name is Max and I'm just exploring." The old man looked up at him with a sad expression. "I am the keeper of this garden," he said. "But it is dying and I fear that soon it will be lost forever." Max was moved by the old man's word and asked if there was anything he could do to help. The old man thought for a moment and he said, "There is a magical spring in the heart of the garden. It has the power to revive the plants and bring life back to this place. But it is guarded by a fierce creature and no one has been able to reach it for many years." Max knew that he had to try. He set out into the garden searching for the spring. The journey was treacherous, as he had to dodge poisonous plants and avoid deadly traps. But finally he reached the heart of the garden and saw the magical spring. Just then a huge creature appeared. It was covered in fur and had razor-sharp claws and teeth. Max knew that he had to be quick, so he reached into his backpack and pulled out a shiny object that he had found earlier in his travels. It was a small mirror. He held up the mirror and the creature was mesmerized by its reflection. Max seized the opportunity and quickly reached the spring. He filled a flask with the magical water and made his way back to the old man. When he arrived at the bench, he handed the flask to the old man. The old man poured the water into the dying plants, and instantly they began to come back to the life. The garden was filled with vibrant colors and sweet smells once again. The old man looked up at the Max and smiled. "You have saved my garden, young adventurer, and for that I am forever grateful." Max smiled back and said, "It was my pleasure. I'm just glad I could help." From that day forward, Max visited the garden every year and he and the old man became great friends. The garden of the lost city was no longer a secret, and its beauty was known throughout the world.